Hi, hello, it's Kelly BL Chef. Welcome to the channel. We do a lot of BL here, GL here, sometimes some music. And the time has come. The time has come for Ticket to Heaven. It's happening. I know a lot of people are nervous, excited, scared, worried, anxiety, all of the different feelings, because this is something that's going to touch on the religious trauma of a lot of people, as this story is set in Catholicism and seminary and queerness. This is a story that Piaf, who is the creative director of GMMTV and also the director of shows like A Tale of a Thousand Stars and Moonlight Chicken, is at the helm of this. We haven't seen him do a show of his own in a long time because I'm sure he's busy directing and making major decisions for all the shows that we watch now. Reminder, at the helm of GMMTV and their creative and their show decisions and how we get the shows we want is a team of queer people. I think that gets lost in the sauce sometimes because of all of these think pieces that are out there and the need for, anyway, at the core of GMMTV, the creative team is queer directors, queer writers, bringing these stories to us. And so Piaf thought it was interesting to explore this topic. He did a lot of research. There are a lot of Catholics in Thailand that, that is, there are we don't see it as often, but kids going to Catholic school in Thailand, it's a whole thing. So it'd be really interesting to walk through this path. We don't know what approach he's going to take, but I will say, what is it? National, it's national something. It's on a Sunday, and this is also a day. I forget what day it is. Dang it. It's fine. But it has to do with like fighting against homophobia, like the title of today. So that was pointed in and of itself. It's PR. Gemini Fourth are such natural, grounded actors. And I think they bring something so very special to everything that they do. They were magic. They were magic. They were magic in My School President. They were magic in Moonlight Chicken. Absolute joys. And watching their trajectory has been really, uh, I don't know the word, but watching their trajectory has been moving is the word I'll use. And so let's talk about the series. We have when troubled Barth moves into his school, young seminary Tanrak is asked to look after him and put him on the right path. Barth's presence, however, accidentally serves to test Tanrak as he struggles to reconcile his innate feelings with his faith and fears for his future. So this is really going to be a crisis of faith, a struggle in finding, a coming of age story, a coming out story, and where love and God fit together in this world of queerness. I will be reacting to this with my sisters. We talked about it. We have a very unique experience that we know is not universal. So different people reacting are going to be bringing their own stuff into the story. Oddly enough, even though we grew up heavy in the church, our entire family, my parents, deacon, deaconess, I was at church 2 to 3 days a week. Church choir was my world. It was actually really a foundation for me. I was helping to teach classes. We were in the church. And for all the good and bad that church brings, one thing we never experienced was homophobia through the church. It was never used as a tool to push down queer people. And so we were pretty defiant in how we walked through. We were defiant. And we kind of put up a presence of like, I wish you would, and they wouldn't. And it just wasn't it in our original church. And then for reasons we left that church together as a family, and ended up helping to found and build a new church with some other members. I yo, I was like a big part of that. You ever have like this moment in your life where you're like, did I do that? Because I remember I was the first one that said, I'm leaving. You can leave if you want, but I'm gonna get out of here. And then the rest of the family was like, oh yeah, this is the bad place. We should go. And then I was like, I'm fine if we continue. We can just like at the house have some so Sundays we'll just do it at the house, and then we as a family, as we figure out how we want to move next. And all of these people found out, and if you knew my parents, you would be shocked. My parents were like, everybody come. And within 2 to 3 weeks, the house was overflowing with people, and we had to find a space. And the minute we started looking for a space to rent out, we then, as a group, were like, well, I guess we're building a new church. So that happened. But also in all of that, now, my family is part of a church that was built from the ground up. There's no way they were going to allow that to be a space where their children and their grandchildren didn't feel safe. So our experience is different. Our experience is different. So, I want to say that up front. And it's not like we're going to pretend like trauma does not exist. Absolutely not, because there was still traumatic things within that, and we still are people of the world, and we have maybe we didn't get that, but our very close friend who almost ended up living with us had their mother sit on them while throwing holy water on them, trying to cast the demons out. So like all facets are there, but I know if you're going to watch with us, I just want to be upfront about what our experience was and why we choose to watch together. And there might be stuff coming out of it for us as a collective that we talk about, because we're sisters and we went to the same place, our processing of religion, our feelings about the church, all of that is still individual. We are not a groupthink kind of family, so it will be interesting. Be ready for some really really heavy conversations that come out of this. I think it's important though. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to know that going in. Anything else? I don't know if MDL has been updated. It's still saying 5, but Gemini said it's going to be more than 5. I don't know. I was never pressed about 5. I know a lot of people just want to see their fave on the screen for a long time. And I'm not saying that in a flippant way. I'm just saying sometimes the best stories are told in a tight story arc. I Told Sunset About You was cinematic genius. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It was 5 episodes. I Promised You the Moon was 5 episodes. It's not, I know you've been waiting and you really want to see your favorite actor be in a like 12 episode series so you get to have them for longer. But I think I'm going to say it. This story is not about your favorite actor. This is about a topic that is really near and dear to a lot of people. And the story is more important than the actor in this moment. Gemini Fourth are vehicles for something. They are not the goal. And that's admirable to be chosen and trusted for that. So I don't say that as if it's a negative thing. I think it's very positive and very important. I hate these ads, but my ad blocker was slowing me down. Okay, Pita, we know. Okay, who is the screenwriter? Wait a minute. Who are you, my friend? He's quite handsome. Last Twilight. Okay, Only Friends. Okay, Moonlight Chicken. The Player. Ooh, The Player was good. And Bad Buddy. Oh, Bad Buddy. Like this is okay. Oh, you're the original. Oh, you did Love Long Beans. That's so cool. Okay. Mike, you're a gal. We're going way back, way back. And Magic of Zero. Okay. This is we're in good hands, guys. We're in good hands. I think we just have to prepare ourselves. Okay. That's enough of that. While you look at this ad the whole time, it's so annoying. I have an ad blocker. It just was slowing. It was causing things to hiccup, and I was like, I can't with that right now. All right. I'm terrified. I think I'm gonna cry already. Am I gonna cry already? Here we go.
ถ้าผมพูดภาษาต่างๆของมนุษย์หรือภาษาทูตสวรรค์ได้แต่ไม่มีความรักผมก็เป็นเหมือนค้องหรือชิงฉาบที่ส่งเสียง
รู้ใช่ไหมว่าเด็กที่เนี่ยไม่เหมือนเด็กทั่วไปพวกเราอยู่ที่เนี่ยเพื่อค้นหาตัวเองว่าพระเจ้าจะเรียกเราไปทางไหนฝากเพื่อนใหม่ด้วยนะแทนรัก
ชื่อบัสออกบ้านแล้วนะบ้านนักบุญบาโทโลมิว
แต่คุณพ่อแม่งบอก
Well, that's too fast. Sorry, guys. Therefore, you are no longer strangers, but members of God's family.
แต่คุณพ่อแม่งบอกเด็กคุณต้องเข้ามาตั้งแต่ม.1 ไหมวะตอนนี้ม.6 เทอม 2แล้วมึงยังเข้ามาอีก
แล้วมึงจะทำไมพ่อรู้ว่าลูกกำลังโกรธแต่ลูกไม่ควรจะปล่อยให้จิตใจสูงไปด้วยความโกรธแบบนี้
มึงเลิกทำผิดกฎสักทีได้ไหมวะ
ไปด้วยกันจริงเหรอไปด้วยกันดินี่เราเป็นเพื่อนกันเนี่ย
เพื่อนกันตอนไหน
วันหนึ่งกูพระเจ้าไม่ฟัง
พระเจ้าได้ยินเราเสมอ
มึงเชื่อเรื่องพระเจ้าจริงวะ
ถ้ามึงศรัทธามากพอมึงจะสัมผัสถึงพระองค์เอง
ถ้ามึงเลือกได้มึงจะเลือกเส้นทางนี้ปะ
ไม่ยังเลยเหรอใจผมก็ไม่ได้นิ่งขนาดนั้นหรอกเวลากูอยู่ใกล้มึงกูควบคุมตัวเองไม่ได้เลยก็มีอะไรที่ทำให้ผมหวั่นไหวคุณพ่อครับถ้ามีบางความรู้สึกที่ทำให้เรารู้สึกไม่ดีมันเป็นความผิดไหมครับ
ลองปล่อยไปก่อนดูไหม
ความรักมันไม่ใช่สิ่งผิดพระเจ้าสร้างมนุษย์ขึ้นมาให้มีหัวใจให้มีความรู้สึกแต่การกระทำต่างหากเป็นสิ่งที่เราต้องรับผิดชอบ
อะไร
กูแค่ไม่เห็นมึงยิ้มมานานแล้ว
จริงๆผมก็เห็นภาพตัวเองเป็นแบบชุดนักบวชท่าแท่นแล้วก็ยืนเทศ
เส้นทางนี้ไม่ไกลขนาดไหนมึงก็รู้นี่ใครจะไปรู้อนาคตวะ
โอ้พี่บาสโคตรจ้าบเลยว่ะยังไงพี่บาสกับพี่เชอรี่เนี่ยก็ต้องชอบกันแน่เลย
น่าเศร้านะถ้าแอบชอบใครก็ต้องเก็บไว้คนเดียว
มองตัวไหนก็ดีกูไม่อยากโดนแม่งเลย
ลูกต้องถามตัวเองว่าลูกอยากจะอยู่กับความรักนั้นหรือว่าอยู่กับพระองค์
มีมึงอยู่กับกูแค่นั้นก็พอละ
ทุกวินาทีที่ได้มีเธอเมื่อฉันได้เจอดินแดนที่ฝัน
มึงไม่อยากไปเจอพ่อกับแม่มึงบนสวรรค์แล้วเหรอ
เห็นมีพระเจ้าสอนให้เราแต่เราไม่รักกันไม่ได้โลกนี้ไม่จะมีพระเจ้าไปทำไมวะพระเจ้าช่วยเยี่ยมได้นะ
พ่ออยากให้ลูกคิดให้ดีนะว่าความรักครั้งนี้มันนำพาลูกไปทางไหนแต่เส้นทางของพระองค์มันไม่ง่ายเลย
ติดตามชม Ticket to
Okay. The line that got me is, "Don't you want to see mom if you go to heaven?" And I think even though I did not have a negative experience, I think I am more thinking about how specifically in America, God is being used as a weapon, how the church is being used. It has been weaponized to strip rights and care from every avenue of humanity, including sexuality, and how heavy that is in our space right now, and how we are actively as a community losing rights. and safety. The trans community is being, attacked in ways that we have not seen in years, in the name of God. I did not grow up Catholic, so I don't know that I can connect to some of the ritualistic behaviors of the Catholic Church, but yeah. This one, we're gonna do our best and have those conversations, and I hope that you will come and join us and talk to us too. Tell your stories, be a part of that. I think it could be something very special that we all share together. If you would like to go on that journey with my sisters and I, okay, all right, beautiful, lovely people. I hope you take some deep breaths and be kind to yourself, be kind to your heart. It's really interesting having the Wong with you and Love You Teacher all about that inner child, whether physically manifested or not, and the healing that we need from that. And then this to come, which is going to wrestle our inner child back up and maybe give us opportunity in this space to wrestle with that, where we are now, where we were then, and possibly open the door for some healing in that way. We can grab our little child's hand, and either let go or move forward. Okay, that's enough of me yapping. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you soon with Ticket to Heaven.
I think I need good chat therapy.